What that nigga said, bro? Foul ball. Foul ball. Foul. God damn. The Knicks are going to the fucking NBA Finals for the first time since a year before I was born. I'm not gonna lie to you. For a while, I was trying to figure out what kind of content I was gonna do on this channel, but I think I decided I'm gonna do predominantly just athletic and basketball content, or related content on this channel, whether it be commentary, me doing basketball videos, it'd be park runs, just random basketball content, or athletic content. I might do some track content or just other type of shit, but I think that's gonna kind of be what this is. And this is gonna be the first one. The next one you're gonna probably see here is gonna be about the conference, well, the actual NBA championship, the actual NBA finals, because Eastern Conference is over. The Knicks won. They beat the Cavs. I was really kind of rooting for real, because I fuck with the Cavs. I fuck with Donovan Mitchell, James Harden. And at the same time, the Knicks is like, you know, it's tri-state. I'm from Jersey. And ironically, their two best players are two niggas from New Jersey. So, yeah. A lot to root for there. Hey, bro. One team hadn't gotten a championship since 2016. One hasn't gotten one since what, like 1970? Let me make sure. Yeah, I was right. Just making sure. Just making sure. Yeah, they haven't won a championship since 1973. You know what I'm saying? Since 1973. My mom wasn't even born yet. So honestly and truly, this is gonna be crazy. I think they might have a motherfucking riot. The parade might be crazy out there in New York if them niggas win the championship, because they're gonna have to go up against whether it be OKC or the Spurs. The way they moving, man, them niggas is hungry. So I don't see them, and they got a lot of rest. They're about to have a lot of rest right now, so I don't see them not getting it. But it's just been like a crazy run to watch. I'm not gonna lie, a crazy run to watch. And of course, you guys should already know that the one thing that I knew I was gonna see, because truth be told, I fell asleep. I fell asleep during the game. All right, a lot of people think you really go like the game's over when it was like a 20-point lead. You wanna know when I thought the game was over? When I really was like, yeah, we're done. When 6'5" Landry fucking Shamet did this.
Transition team, but they have been getting the ball out quick, and now Landry Shamet showing the entire bag. You want to close out to me?
I'm just looking at Evan Mobley in the paint. I had to look up this nigga's age and height real quick. And I'm like, man, this nigga gotta be like 30. He gotta be like 30. Can't really get past the height. We know the nigga is taller than Landry Shamet. But I'm like, maybe he's just old. Bro, this nigga is a year younger than me, man.
What the fuck?
A year. This nigga was exhausted. But now we gotta get into the other thing though. The reality of it all. And stats is gonna be stats, whatever. James Harden didn't do nothing but prove everybody who was talking about stats right this year. I'm pretty sure I understand that's the kind of argument a lot of people were gonna have with James Harden. This is what James Harden does. He hasn't made, they got fooled because they got fooled by the fact that James Harden's never missed the playoffs. Bro, I'm not gonna sit here and give a bunch of excuses for whatever. Whoever watches the games for real, they watch the game and they understand it. They understand it. History is history. Don't get me wrong. History is history. And history does repeat itself a lot though. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, this team that even made it for the first time, might I add, right? For the first time since 2018, that made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, James Harden contributed a lot. In 3 months though. He may have just been the same playoff Harden that a lot of people expect him to be, especially with Game 6 and Game 7. But like the little, we want to call it post-game interview, the interview afterwards and everything, he was like, we made that next step. You know, all you could do is learn from the year before. The Knicks, they were here the year before, and they lost the Eastern Conference Finals. They're back this year, and you gotta take that other step. And he was like saying, like, you don't always make it to where you want to sometimes, and of course the ultimate goal is the championship, but it wasn't like the nigga was sitting there trying to make excuses. Like, niggas, he just said like, yo, we gotta do better, which is true. Everybody, now they have the whole summer, they got a whole season now to be working together and to be training and get familiar with each other. And not just 3 months. But man, it was sad to watch it, especially rooting for niggas. It was just like, damn, bro. Like, And everybody gets blamed. Don't get me wrong. Even Kenny Atkinson gets blamed, bro. You could be a good coach and make bad decisions. Because, for example, we're watching that game, right? We're talking elimination game, season on the line. Y'all are already down 16 points. Why the actual fuck is Evan Mobley and Jared Allen not on the floor when Mitchell Robinson and Cat are on the floor? There's two bigs on the floor for the other team, and you guys went lower in size. That's another way I was like, yo, bro, all right, that's like y'all way of saying, you know what? Fuck it. Just fuck it. Ah, man. But regardless of it, man, next year is next year, bro. I might do another video really in depth. I kind of wanted this to be kind of like a video just to like say what I was going to be talking about on this channel, or kind of give a brief of it, because I never really did a video really talking about what I was going to do on this channel. I think I just posted like some random 1v1 with my cousin, and it was just kind of like to just kind of test out a format, which is obviously, you're going to see the update to that later in this summer. You know, off season is about to cover basketball and everything. It's about to be probably a lot of people looking for basketball content. So I'm going to try to get a little bit of that more out. There's a lot of basketball courts around where I live at, a lot of basketball parks. So we're going to get a lot of content in. I'm getting shit ready for that. Been sorting out a lot of shit. I'm not going to yap y'all ears off and anything like that. But I might do more videos and more really breaking down more the playoff run shit, or the kind of discourse what goes on in the actual like finals. But this is kind of what's going to be going on here. You know what I mean? It's already too late for me to have the channel, have the name, some shit I got to do with basketball. So it's just going to stay as it is. You know what I mean? It's gonna stay as it is. I'm just gonna do my best to not give bias takes, despite whatever team I'm rooting for, and to give well thought out takes, so it doesn't seem like I'm just speaking off of emotion. You know what I mean? Because I couldn't just turn the camera on and say, man, fuck the Knicks. Like, yeah, bro. But that it ain't the case, bro. Look, bro, that ain't the case, bro. Playing amazing basketball. Whether it be that the Cavs had no rest and the Knicks had more rest, and the Cavs had less time to work with the actual team they had, and really the chemistry, and the Knicks had more already. Cat and them already had lost together last year, but whatever it is, they played good basketball. They didn't just win by a little bit each time. Like, I went to sleep and I woke up looking at the score. I'm thinking that maybe they went to game 5. Nope. That shit said 130 to 93. I was like, bro, hold on. I gotta go on YouTube to go watch the extended highlights. Cause like, I gotta see what did I miss when I fell asleep. I fell asleep during the third quarter. I had to see what happened. The lead was max like 25 when I went to sleep. What happened? And then I had to go look. And I'm like, yo, even their bench was just giving belt? Like, the Cavs threw they, you know, what you call the scrub squad out. You feel me? They threw the lies, you know what I'm saying? The squad, you know that, you know, we just throwing the white flag, it's over. They threw in their bench. Knicks threw in their bench. And I ain't gonna lie, you Knicks bench ain't bad. But yo, they was just bugging. Like, I ain't gonna lie. They didn't get no fair enough. It was highlights. It was the highlights. But regardless of it though, that shit was crazy. I gotta see how that shit go next year, bro. Hey, what y'all thinking? They gonna get LeBron? You think they get LeBron, they do something a little bit? I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's crazy. This offseason is about to be insane. When they say Giannis is about to be a free agent, I think Rui's a free agent. Austin Reeves is going to be a free agent. LeBron's a free agent. We don't know if LeBron going to retire or keep playing. If he plays, that's got to be his last season. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way he going to 43 or 44, bro. I think he chilling. That'd be crazy, bro. That'd be crazy. But I ain't going to keep yapping. I'm gonna save whatever other opinion I got for other videos, and y'all fucking with the channel, y'all fuck with what I say I'm gonna have going for the channel, or y'all already been here. Turn on notifications so you can make sure you catch all those videos. Like this video, subscribe, and hey, bro, stick around for the ride, bro. No Diddy. Yeah, I think that's a good outro. I think I might come up with something better next time. Yeah, man.